This right here is the Centauri Carbon 3D printer by Elegoo. It is a brand new CoreXY concept that shows the amazing efforts by the dev team and also why Elegoo is improving and developing so rapidly lately. This is their current flagship, and just now they also spent a lot of effort on improving and upgrading their slicer. This printer right here is both a top tier, ultra fast printing high-end beast, but the core principle of Elegoo also is to truly simplify 3D printing for everyone, especially for beginners, and eliminating the steep learning curve and also high costs that traditionally have been barriers, especially for machines like this. The Centauri Carbon looks epic, great design, it is a very rugged and durable, allowing for very high printing speeds, state-of-the-art connectivity, as well as many other cool features that we will check out in a bit. So yeah, looks and sounds amazing, right? But is it actually that good? Well, let's find out. New drip. Got the new drip from Elegoo, the Centauri Carbon 3D printer. By the way, if you're interested already, then check out the product links in the description. I will list and link the best deals for you. Yeah, now let's check it out. So that's the box right there. We have the front, then we have the side right there. Nice carrying handles, so you can handle this box alone very easily. Same side as before, and then again this one right here with the spec, serial number, all of that good stuff. The top looks like that, so let's cut it open straight away. Right there, and also right there. So let's see. So keep the box just in case. And of course we have really nice padding. So this one right there, oh nice. Oh, that's actually a part of the enclosure. So another divider right there. And here we have the machine. So I will do it like this and put it on the floor. And now I can pull out the whole thing. Nice. So the box is now empty. So let's remove the wrap carefully. Wow, that is looking awesome. So here we go. Although we still have a lot of work to do, for example, pulling off all these protective layers and wraps and tapes. So just like that. Remove all the residue, that's great. We have padding on the top as well. Oh, and here we have the box with the accessories. That's what I call great efficient packaging. Also on top for protecting the gantry, as well as all the moving parts basically for the extruder. It's nicely secured. So I think we're good to go. One on the inside as well. That is so nice. Triple lead screws for the build plate. I love the XY. Oh, such a satisfying snap. But of course, before we get to it, let's check out all the accessories and the manual. So first of all, we have the top enclosure right there, and we also have the protective covers on it. Really nice glass plate, and we also have this note right there. So the top cover is not needed for low temperature filaments. And then we of course have the box right there. On top we have the paperwork, then padding, and here we have the rest of all the parts to complete the printer, which of course also includes the nice capacitive touch screen, and that's it. So we need to update the firmware before using it. That's the screen right there, simple to mount and great looking. Then we also have this one right here, the spool holder. Just screw it in, lock it in place. For the wall outlet for powering the machine, we will get the cable of course, and then a bag with all the screws, hex keys for cleaning the nozzle, quality control, as well as a bit of filament, which is rapid PLA. We will also get a USB drive with a few print files, glue, and also grease for the lead screws. So great bag of essentials right there, and of course the paperwork. So here, user guide and page 2 right there, and the main manual in multi-language with the back right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there we go. So very comprehensive, very nice. So to recap, paperwork, essential accessories, cable, spool holder, and the display. Done with the unboxing. Let's get to my first impressions, and then of course to a close overview. So I have the top lid attached, and as you saw, just straight out of the box, and it's pretty much all set up. Just a little bit of assembly work left, and all in all, I mean, full metal enclosure, really nice quality. It's incredible. For this price point, absolutely crazy. So yeah, let's take a close look. Right here on the bottom we can see the control board as well as cutouts for cooling. Nice rubber feet, 4 of them in total. It's very sturdy and stable. Then we have the front that will open up like that. It's held in place magnetically. Really nice snap. On this side we have the filament sensor already in place. The other side is just blank. And right here on the back side we have the power button, small print, this ejector. And when we take a look at it from the top, we can see the extruder and this really nice chain that will hold in place all the cables as well as the filament feeding tube. Flows really nicely. Just an epic machine. And one thing that we can do right now would be to hook in the spool holder right there, just twist and turn, and there we go. So you can easily remove it at any time, at any moment. And if you want your roll on the side, just use it. Super simple, love it. Not bad, right? So let's set it all up, check out the operating system, the slicer, and then of course test it. So there we go, this will be the place. If you don't have a stable table, then it's best to just place it on the floor, as I learned with the last one, because my table was super shaky. So the floor is obviously super stable, resonance free. And the quick start guide is also super detailed. So first of all, we need to unlock the heated bed, 3 screws, and they're also marked with these arrows. So let's use the hex key and remove them. That's not too hard. And that's one, pretty long screws. This one, and the last one right there in the back. Okay, next the touch screen. So let's remove this, insert the flex cable and slide it in. Then we can already power it up right there on the back and turn it on. Start up, really nice. And next would be the device self-check. This layer is also magnetic. Let's pick English, confirm that's done. And the chamber is also free, let's go. Okay, let's do the self-check, and this will take a bit of time. I will use this filament, PLA from Elegoo Centauri. So let's place the spool holder right there. So let's do it. Let's feed it through here. So there we go, can you see it right there? Into the hot end, but not all the way yet. Okay, so there we go, leveling. And we have the progress right there. So right now we can also read this note right there, and the leveling will also be done automatically, checking all the resonance frequencies. 3D printers are getting so advanced, it's not even funny. That's crazy. Meanwhile, we can grab this USB drive. On here are all the print files that we will test in a bit. Sounds so spacey. Now the automatic leveling. Wow, it's so fast. Right on, check it out, we are done. So let's check out the operating system. For this I will close up the door and the top. So as you can see, it is now considerably more quiet. And here we have the control surface, so it's touch sensitive, super responsive and super quick. So we have the home screen where we can turn on and off the light. It's right there. Here we also have the camera. We also have quick access to the nozzle temperature as well as to the heat bed temperature. We also have quick access for the fan. When we close up the doors, this temperature will of course heat up. Then we also have the file explorer. So for this I will already insert the drive. Just like that. Then we can access it right here over the USB drive. And we have the models right there. Vase, Buddha, scraper, tower, all of that good stuff. Then we have the settings right there where we can jog and drive the extruder head or the bed around. Right here we have the speed from silent to balanced to sport to ludicrous, and we can also extrude the filament. Then we have the fan settings and the extruder settings right there. Then we have the settings for the brightness, screen off and much more right there. We have the network settings. So right now I will connect to the Wi-Fi to check for a firmware upgrade, and we have the info right there, and we also have the camera right here. So let's turn that on. Time-lapse photography and the video list right here. It's empty, of course. Now let's check for updates. So we have it right here. We will do it in a bit. And lastly, we have the calibration right there. All of that will get done in the self-check. But if you want, you can do this or activate this manually as well. So right now, let's do the update and let's go. This will be automatically done. And after that, we can already start the print tests. It will restart after the upgrade. So let's check again, check for updates. Everything is up to date. So right now, let's go to the extruder and heat it up. 220 for PLA. Okay, it's heating up very, very quickly. And then right here, we can extract filament. So continue. So let's home everything. Okay, now I can move down the plate, 30 and down. Now we have enough space for the extraction. Let's go. So there we go, from the factory print test, the residue, and in a bit we should have the gray filament going. There we go. I just took the filament and shoved it in until the gear is scripted, and it's as easy as that. Very fast, very simple. And another round, and then we should be good to go. As I'm printing with PLA, we don't need the covers, so let's remove that. Go to the driver, USB drive, models, and let's start with the benchy right there. So let's see, PLA, that's perfect. We have the textured plate right there. Timeless photography is on, that's perfect. And let's do it right away. So all the settings right here. We can turn on and off the light. The fan control, we have it right here. Returning to the home, we are currently taking a video. So wow, the printer is so fast. That is crazy. Oh my goodness. The printing speed is insane, but the travel moves are even faster. And this is the balance speed. That is absolutely crazy. And the progress is very fast. Check this out. That's awesome. Are you kidding me? That is crazy. That is actually crazy. That is ridiculous. Wow. And there we go, in just 15 minutes, look at this quality. Wow, just a super tiny amount of stringing, but other than that, the quality is absolutely insane. That is incredible. We even have a print history right there. So let's print all those models and then check the outcome. And what's also really cool is this build plate, because it actually has two sides to it. And the PEI side, 3 stars adhesion, and when we turn it around, it's optimized for PLA. And what I love about this new design, wow, it's sticking really well to it. This is the B side, by the way. What I love is you can slide it in all the way to the back, and then you have 2 protrusions, 2 end stops basically. You will hit them, and then it's perfectly aligned every time. Here we have all the prints. We'll check them out in a bit. And right here, camera, we have the video list, and right here we have all the time lapses, and we can export them to the USB drive. Yeah, now let's check out the slicer. Here we have it, the brand new ElegooSlicer. Let's get through the setup. Europe, and we have the Centauri Carbon with the 0.4 nozzle. Next, just like that, let's go. Now we can just grab a file and pull it in, and there we have it. This is based on the ElegooSlicer, so it's really powerful. So let's see, let's slice it up. This is already optimized for PLA, and that's looking proper to me. We have the layer height, all of that good stuff. So that's looking great. Right on, the infill is way too much. We could go for 10 again. Let's slice it. It's super fast as well. And there we go. And this is looking good to me. So let's export the G-code right there. And I will save it to the USB file. And we have it right there. Skull. This will take 4 hours. So let's go back to the prepare. Let's remove it. And of course, let's print those little things from Squid Game. 25% infill. And it should be really fast. So easy as that. Let's save it to the models as well. This will only take 24 minutes. Let's go. So as you saw, the new slicer is not only fast and precise, they also improved the stability and reliability of the printer connections. So you could directly send the G-code over Wi-Fi. All the issues with printing and transferring large files got resolved. They fixed some bugs and crashes with other file types. As you saw, many more PLA profiles, even generic ones. And now, of course, all the updated and optimized profiles for the Centauri Carbon. Profile updates are now available. They merged with the newest Orca 2.2. The print time is now much more accurate, and many other optimizations and bug fixes were added. All right, there we go. Of course, my camera went empty. But check this out. The adhesion of this build plate is actually crazy. Literally extreme adhesion. No warping whatsoever. There we go. Always perfect alignment thanks to the alignment edges back there. Yeah, now let's check out all the prints. So the benchy looks pretty dope. It's incredibly fast, but the details are spot on, as you can see. Absolutely incredible. This is even more apparent with the Eiffel Tower right there. Look at all those fine details with a 0.4mm nozzle. And most impressive is this top right there. That is just crazy small right there. All those little details, incredible. Perfect outcome. And also right there, the overhangs, absolutely insane. Then we also have the printer itself right there, really funny, right? You can hang it up to a wall, or actually you can use it back here as a catch bin for the ejector, and it will eject stuff like that. So that's actually a really cool functional part. We also have the scraper right there. with a holder, and this for actually screwing it in. And then the vase, also incredibly precise, no aberrations, just perfect, a perfect print really. That's just incredible. And here we have the dices, which I have already refined. Perfect outcome. And then the craziest print, this skull right there. Supports would be mandatory for this one, but even without it, I mean, look at that, absolutely insane overhangs. That's like 85 degrees or something like that. But thanks to the super strong cooling, also this one right here, it was actually able to print this. And with a bit of scraping, this would actually be the perfect skull right there. And this only took 4 hours, 4.5 hours. With my other printers that are much more expensive, this print would take a good 20 plus hours, possibly with lesser quality. This is just pretty much perfect. All the time-lapse photography, again, you can export them. Squid Game right there, exporting the Squid Game. This is not high definition, but it's still good enough to show it in a video, and also for bug fixing, of course. And the skull right there, let's export this one as well. So yeah, absolutely epic functionalities. The Centauri Carbon is an all-in-one printer that delivers a stunning quality at lightning fast speeds, and all of that for an incredible price point. So massive thumbs up from my side. The Centauri Carbon is epic. So as you saw, excellent build quality as well as hardware with a really cool design. CoreXY is just so epic no matter how you look at it. It's not only super fast but also extremely accurate, super easily adjustable. 3 lead screws for the build plate, just epic. Nice and fast setup, you can get going in no time. This is truly a beginner-friendly printer on all levels, and the display is also next level. And all those features and capabilities for this price point, it is crazy. It is so much better than the competition in all regards, especially in this price segment. I am absolutely amazed. The competition is toast. This is a fully enclosed build. It's just insane. So many great features in this one. The operating system is amazing. Furthermore, they also keep on improving their slicer. Just top tier value right here. Elegoo just always brings amazing value to the table with great looking devices and a top of the line ecosystem. The future is definitely looking great for Elegoo. I can't wait for further improvements for their slicer, and goes without saying that all in all, the Centauri Carbon is a definitely drippy. Check out the product links in the description. I will link the best deals for you. But before you go, smash that like button, then subscribe, ring the bell and click all to never miss amazing tech magnet videos. That's it for this one. Enjoy it, and I will see you soon.